My dog knows how to take advantage of chaos. My name is Wilson Moyer, and this is my dog, Bolt. You see, when my family cooks together during the holidays and there are 8 or more people in the kitchen, it can be pretty crazy. Bolt knows this, and he loves food. One time, in the midst of a busy family preparation for my grandpa's birthday, Bolt saw his chance, put his paws up on the counter, and took a massive bite out of the carrot cake that we were preparing. So my dog knows how to leverage chaos as a tool to get a cake. What if I told you that you can use chaos to your advantage, just like Bolt does? The world is a chaotic place, and often that chaos can feel very heavy. But that's just one side of chaos. Chaos can also be a powerful tool to shape your life and the world towards positivity and real change. And it comes from combining chaos with an unlikely counterpart, kindness. Kindness might feel like a vulnerability that others can take advantage of, or something that doesn't scale to enact real change. But it doesn't have to be. As author and anthropologist Margaret Mead put it, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it's the only thing that ever has. By the end of this talk, I hope to convince you that the nature of human psychology and the nature of the universe are predisposed to not only spread, but amplify small acts of kindness. And it all starts with a little chaos. But what exactly is chaos? In physics, it means a lot more than a busy kitchen and an unguarded birthday cake. It's a feature of the universe that makes small actions ripple out and affect entire systems. Imagine a butterfly that flaps its wings, setting off a complex series of air currents that eventually trigger a hurricane. Chaos theory is the study of sensitive systems that amplify small changes into enormous impacts. The weather is a chaotic system, which is why forecasts are never perfect. And just like weather systems, people influence one another in unpredictable ways. Think about the last time that you made a decision on a whim that may have changed your life. For me, it was deciding to say hi to someone in a hotel gym, which resulted in me making a lifelong friend. Now multiply that by the dozens of people that you interact with each day. Little actions can have big and unknowable consequences. But it might not be very empowering to know that the consequences of your actions are big and unknowable. After all, the butterfly doesn't know nor want to cause a hurricane. The good news is that human psychology is predisposed to spreading kindness. Your chaos can have a direction. Scientists call this effect prosocial contagion. Kindness is literally infectious. In one study, researchers asked participants to play a game of distributing real money. The study found that when one person acted generously with their distribution of money in a way that benefited the whole group, their actions inspired the people in their group, who tended to also act cooperatively in future groups. The result of the study indicated that a single act of kindness cascaded outwards, measurably benefiting people 3 degrees removed from the original person. When someone holds the door, they aren't just being polite to the next person through. They are modeling a norm. Others who see the interaction are more likely to repeat it moments later, often without even realizing why. The impacts of your actions spread, whether you see it or not. And if we could see the impacts of our actions, what would they look like? We can visualize this with simulation inspired by prosocial contagion. This simulation depicts people connected in a network with each other, and their actions can influence the people that they connect with, just like with real people. When one person does a small action, their interactions with others cause their kindness to diffuse outward. Just like the flap of the butterfly's wings, the chaos of the world leads to kindness spreading far beyond the original person. You can see that some people whom this person may have never met are receiving the benefits of their kindness. And kindness can spread between people, but it can also fill and shape entire environments. For me, one of the most stressful environments became one of the most positive environments through my instructor's small acts of patience. In the machine shop for my design class, we needed to build and code a robot. The deadline was approaching, but we had a problem. Our remote controller was refusing to connect to our robot. My friend and I were working through it, and I could just feel the sweat running down my forehead. Finally, we decided to ask Glenn, one of our instructors. I told him that our remote controller just wasn't connecting to our robot. And without taking a beat, he said, "That's okay, we'll figure it out." He came over and looked at our robot for about a second and said, "It's not plugged in." He plugged in a single wire, and the controller beeped and connected immediately. I learned two things from this interaction. Firstly, things do work better when they're plugged in. Secondly, I learned from the patience in my instructor's reaction. He didn't get annoyed that we were wasting his time. He just helped us plug in the controller and assured us that everyone makes mistakes. In doing so, he was using kindness to shape an environment that uplifted us. And his actions spread, building an atmosphere where the students learned to collaborate with each other and help each other. Plugging in our robot got our controller working, but how Glenn did it changed the way that we all worked together. And when kindness becomes a habit, it builds real relationships. Creating connections compounds the chaotic spread of compassion in two ways. People who feel more connected are more likely to pass kindness along, and connection in itself is an act of kindness. In my first year at Princeton, one of the staff who checked my meal cards, named Brenda, would always greet me so cheerfully. After a few days of this, I started to say hi back, and it became a ritual. After a few days, I started to feel happier, and it brought me through some of the toughest moments in my first year when I was missing home and my family. Creating connections has incredible benefits for everyone involved. Studies demonstrate that feeling more connected improves well-being and reduces stress. And community building is so easy. Try saying hi to the person who delivers your mail or learning the name of the cashier at your favorite supermarket. Within a few weeks, you will probably start to feel happier whenever you see them, and they'll feel the same. Your connections might even spread far beyond what you can see. Building community in random settings increases the likelihood that chaos takes hold of your kindness and amplifies it. And it's not just about the impact that you have on strangers. Think about your own life. Who we are today is the culmination of so many small actions and little decisions pushing us through the chaos of life. Have you ever watched the credits at the end of a movie and thought, it took a lot of people to make this movie? What if our lives had credit reels? To illustrate my point, I did something a little unconventional. I put my acknowledgments portion in the middle of my speech. It's so long. On this list, I have my dog, my barber, and even this one person who complimented my face mask in high school. Each one of these people had an impact on my life, and because of chaos, who can say what sort of person I would be without them? Real change doesn't come from just one person. While kindness can feel like just a first step, it's a very real first step. When chaos spreads and diffuses your kindness, its impact can steer a meaningful change into the world. And kindness is for the world, but it's also powerful for you. Because among all of the chaos in the world, you deserve to be happy. And when you give kindness away, kindness gives back to you. Kindness improves all aspects of your life, emotional, mental, and physical. UCLA conducted a study in which they asked participants to engage in 3 acts of kindness each week. This group of people experienced a significant reduction in depression, anxiety, and loneliness compared to before the study, and also reported feeling a stronger sense of social connection. Kindness boosts your mood, reduces stress, and strengthens relationships. When you take an opportunity to be kind, you are not just making the world better for the countless people that your ripple effect will benefit. You are making your world better. You deserve to be kind. And while kindness can transform you, it can also reach people in ways that you may never know. I met kindness on an airplane just a few weeks ago. The person sitting next to me helped me put away my coat, schedule a train ride, and even turned on closed captions when they noticed I was watching their movie out of the corner of my eye. What they didn't know was that I was flying back to school right after saying goodbye to my dog Bolt for the last time. But their little acts of kindness helped me be less alone when chaos felt the most overwhelming. So the next time that you see a chance to be kind, I hope you take it just as enthusiastically as Bolt taking a massive bite of carrot cake. I hope you take it knowing that you are harnessing chaos as a powerful tool to shape your environment and improve the lives of people you may have never met. I hope you take it knowing that you are improving your life too. So spread a little chaos. The world is waiting for your kindness to start a hurricane. Thank you very much.